Once you've seen acantholytic cells from pemphigus foliaceus under the microscope, you'll never forget it because they look like huge floating fried eggs under the microscope. And that's because these are keratinocytes that have lost their desmosome attachments to each other, and that causes them to ball up and float freely in the pustular fluid. So these cells actually pop apart, and that's where you'll find them. Pemphigus foliaceus specifically attacks the spiny layer of the epidermis, and this is the epidermis, and this is called the spiny layer right in here. And you can see this histopath picture here shows you nicely where it got its name from, because as this tissue was prepared, you can see that these cells have shrunk a bit, and that has only served to highlight the desmosome attachments to each other, giving this layer its name, stratum spinosum, or people call it the spiny layer or the prickle layer. So when we're talking about acantholytic cells, I will admit that I often mistake or use the wrong terms. I'll mix up acantholytic keratinocytes and accidentally call them acanthocytes, but these are actually two different things. But acantho is actually coming from the root word in Greek of spine, and you can see that acanthocyte, which is this spiky little red blood cell, has the name because it also has spines on the outer membrane of the red cell, and it gets these spines because of some liver diseases will produce excess cholesterol in the lipid membrane, and that will cause that lipid membrane to kind of bulge up and fold into these little spikes. And other reasons for these little spines to happen is actual physical shearing as the red blood cells travel through the spleen's sinusoids, and they're frequently associated with splenic hemangiosarcoma. I hope you enjoyed this.